Hey guys, and welcome to this channel. If you're new here, I'm Stephanie and I am a tarot reader. Today's segment is going to be what you need to know right now, and so let's go ahead and get started. No, it's a little too soon, but I'm going to pull it since it's so tedious. Death card. I had a dream last night about the death card, so it doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, I'm not taking these. Let's retry that. What's going on in your situation? And I'm taking these. 10 of Cups. Something about family. 8 of Wands, moving forward. The Fool card, new beginnings. And the 5 of Wands, meddling energy. Let's see, what's up with the 5 of Wands right now? Everything's pretty clear except for the 5 of Wands. Why exactly that's a problem? Thank you. The Lover's card for the 5 of Wands. There we go. Now you're gonna see it. Let's see, can I get a clarification for the Death card? Thank you. 9 of Cups. Okay, so perhaps you have moved, your whole family moved, and it was a new beginning, and perhaps that created some chaos for either your love life or just for like your family's sake. Maybe like third party, like in-laws or siblings, something like that. Like there was a move and it probably caused some issues here. Oh, thank you. We have the Empress, but you guys did it for your own good. It seems like you guys moved for abundance, for a better life for your family. It was all together. You had a new beginning, and then people probably started talking about what was going on in your situation, why you moved, or why did that happen. It looks like people were probably either talking about you or it was becoming a conflict, or maybe you guys were even arguing amongst yourselves regarding that situation, but overall you have everything that you need, I see. We have the Strength card. Yeah, I see you guys have everything that you need. It is going to be a little bit of change. You are going to need to have some resilience within you. And then we have the Chariot card again. Not the Chariot card again, but we have the Travel card. Again, so we have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. It's kind of like far away. The 8 of Wands, and then the Chariot card, which is our two travelers. Our two traveling cards here. The Chariot card could be a confirmation about, a Cancer, or you're a Cancer. But it's also about kind of being at a crossroads and moving towards the crossroads, moving towards what you want, moving towards and having resilience towards the decisions that you are currently making or have already made, which looks here like you already made it. So what's the problem other than this 5 of Wands? Okay, and here's another moving card. All right, we have the 6 of Swords. It's saying that you're leaving from one place and you're going to another, and it's more like, and I know this doesn't look very hopeful, but it is actually a hope card where you're kind of leaving from one place that's really not that great, and you don't really know what's in the future or where you're going, like what's the next place going to hold, what journeys are going to hold that. And so you might be suffering from letting go of the past, letting go of that 3 of Swords here, because all the birds in this deck mean swords, like this 3 of Swords, heartbreak, and then you're moving forward with like a broken heart, again with the 3 of Swords here, because all these birds are swords. A 3 of Swords here, moving forward, and this red scarf definitely indicates that. We have the 4 of Swords coming out as well, which is deep rest and replenishment at this time, which is kind of where you're at right now. And the 5 of Pentacles, which is woe is me, kind of victim mentality. Why did this happen? Bottom of the deck energy, 6 of Cups, reconciliation. So there might be an offering there for you, or you're about to move with somebody that you already know or have already moved in with, or you're just kind of going back to what feels comfortable for you. If you're kind of backtracking here where you feel like, okay, let me go back to where I was because that journey didn't quite pan out the way that I wanted to. Queen of Swords coming out. I wonder why that's coming out. Okay, hold on here. Okay, let me get this because in this deck it's a little bit different. If you like my elbow, thank you, Tom. Let's pull out the Queen of Swords here. I got tons of swords. So we have the Queen of Swords coming out here, which is basically our main energy, either about how you're feeling. It's a thoughtful leader, an unbiased decision making, you know, an excellent communicator, wise and logical counselor. So to me, this is like who you've become in the meantime while you've been doing your journey, while you've been experiencing this death card, while you've been on the roll, while you're starting a new beginning, dealing with these people, just a whole lot of messes, like a whole lot of things going on, and you finally turn into the Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is not only like, the Queen of Swords usually isn't like that great of an omen for me, but for this, the Queen of Swords also indicates like when you become divorced and you're finally just like over it and you want to kind of go through, what's the word, like what you want to handle everything like mentally. You don't want to deal with anything emotionally. It's the complete opposite of the Queen of Cups, where the Queen of Cups is like, I feel this, I'm very empathetic, I make my decisions about my feelings. The Queen of Swords is not. The Queen of Swords is, this is the proof that I have, this is the logic that I have, and this is what I'm going to follow through with it. These are all the reasonings behind it. That's the Queen of Swords, where you kind of get out of this state where you're like, I don't know how I feel, I don't know how this. It's like she's out of that. She moved out of that. Now she's saying, I'm going to approach everything with just, you know, a really strict idea of my logic and reasoning and purpose. You know, and the Ten of Wands is saying, I'm moving on with sort of my baggage here, but it's completion. It's like I already dealt with it. I already moved on. I already understand all of my troubles and my woes and kind of my triggers already. And so this is me, you know, saying this is complete. Like this is over. I'm not going to have to deal with it anymore. And then we have the Three of Wands, moving forward. I just really love this card. Moving forward is all about the future. And we also have the Star card here, but the Star card here to me is like meeting expectations. The Star card always comes out sometimes, you know, for healing. It's like you do need some healing that's going on, but to me, it also comes out like you are the star. You are like this luminous figure that people see you. They see you as being like the most abundant person. You're really like star quality, like A-list. You know, which, and here could also mean, you know, if you're an Aquarius, because it's definitely coming out if you're like an Aquarius or you're a Gemini or what's our other one, Libra. We have the Aquarius card and the Queen of Swords card. So if you are any of these wind signs, it wouldn't surprise me. This is a confirmation for either your situation or who you're dealing with, whether they're some sort of air sign. Or even if you're like incorporating that into your personality, maybe you've dealt with all the signs already. You went through your water, you went through your passion, you went through your obtainment of fulfillment for success, you know, Pentacles. So maybe you finally moved on to the wind, where you're saying, I'm making my logical decisions, just how I interpret it through my mind. You know, but it seems like you are moving forward. You are moving into this beautiful state of the star, where you are the star. What's bottom of the deck? Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're tired of kind of following this flame that's going on. I'm taking that in reverse today. You're tired of following a flame that's just not going anywhere. It's like every time you go follow your passions, it never pans out or it never works out. Thank you. You're in the Five of Cups energy, which just comes out, which is like, you know, I'm tired. I'm dealing with all my situations. Let's see what else is coming out for you guys. you know, Five of Cups for our Queen of Swords. We have the Justice cards coming out, so maybe you feel like something has been unfair or imbalanced, or you're becoming into balance because it's coming up over the Ten of Wands. We have the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands coming out. So we're moving forward with this idea of unity. Perhaps it's just unity amongst yourself, where you're not going to be bickering amongst yourself anymore about what's going on, or it's just unity in your job. We have the Tower card. Okay, so the Tower card is coming out above your Star card, so definitely to me it's like you are, this isn't like a sudden event towards like your family, but it's more like a sudden event towards you, where you say, hey, I'm realizing all the things that I've done and it's not right, and I go into this healing mode where I become the most exceptional person possible, you know, with the Tower card and the Star card coming out on top of each other. So this is definitely what I'm seeing here for that. And then we have the Ace of Wands, right, upside down, reverse. And then we have the Judgment card coming out. So it's like a rebirth. It's like, okay, you have no flame right now. You're tired of following things that kind of are a dud, or they're not really what you thought they were. And you're kind of rebirthing into this new person about the things that you want. You're kind of rekindling the fire about what you want during this Tower moment of, you know, realizing what it is that you need to move forward with, or what you need to let go, or what you need to heal regarding your traumas. All right, so let's see. We're gonna clean this up a little bit, and I'm gonna see what you guys can do to kind of help your situation here. So just give me a second. We're gonna pull some energy cards for you guys. What are some energies that are coming in for them? Gonna help them with their situation. Thank you. Consciousness, understanding your consciousness. That's definitely the Star card coming out here. Let's see what else. What are some energies that are coming in for them that can kind of help them understand what's going on, can help them in this situation? Thank you. Reflection. Again, the Star card. All right, definitely some healing involved here. Definitely some wind. I will take this in. Some anger. So please don't get stuck on the anger that's being held at the time. You know, please don't hold that. It's like you need to cut it. So like, here's the anger, right? Here's all the anger, and here's what you need to cut off. That needs to be cut off. It needs to be cut off. It's like, this is what you need to reflect on. All the things that you're angry about. What do you need to release? What do you need to heal? What are your triggers? What is some of the energy that we can kind of look forward to help them in their situation? It's also saying like, it's okay to be angry. We have the Magic card coming in, where it's like, okay, magic is going to happen for you. Thank you. And balance. We did have the Justice card come in. Balance. Balance for you. Bottom of the deck energy is literally energy for confirmation. Hello. All right, guys. Let's hop back onto this one and see what can help you in your situation right now regarding your situation. All right, Page of Cups coming out. That's not a bad thing. It's like planting a new seed. We definitely have some traveling and moving on, so this doesn't surprise me at all. It's like, hey, plant the seed. You know, begin something new that you feel emotional about, or you feel connected to. Let's see, thank you. Eight of Pentacles. Be grateful for all the things that you do have. This is like being aware and looking at all the things that you have. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. What else can help them in their situation right now? Nine of Pentacles. Picking up the fruits of your labor. Maybe this is a new job. Maybe you've just been kind of waiting for a new job, or you're kind of looking to put your emotions into something else. This could be saying you need to apply for a new job because you've learned a lot of things, and now you can kind of move on to that. Nine of Pentacles. You know, slowing down and making a cautious decision and then moving forward with it in a grounding state. A lot of pentacles coming out now, y'all. All right, let's see. What else can help you in your situation right now? Thank you. Queen of Cups. Okay, maybe that's a friend. Maybe that's a loyal friend of yours. Or maybe that's just you. You need to be tapping into your emotional state right now, because we did have the Queen of Swords come out, which is the complete opposite of the Queen of Cups. I see it down here, you probably noticed. We have the Queen of Wands coming out as well. So maybe you do have some friends here that can kind of help you, where maybe you're both. You're like moving into feeling your emotions, because maybe you felt cut off about everything that was going on with the Five of Wands in the previous, in our little previous reading about your situation, or the Lover's card, or, you know, things not panning out exactly the way you wanted, and you had to move, and it was a whole thing, or or maybe it was a job, but there was some sort of heartbreak going on, whether that's with the job or you know, with your spouse, or even with your family. There's some sort of heartbreak, but it's saying like you don't always have to be the Queen of Swords, where you're always, you know, using your mentality to foster your thoughts, or, you know, move forward. Everything is, you know, in your mind. Maybe you need to get a little bit grounded. Maybe you need to feel your emotions a little bit, Queen of Cups, you know, and follow your passions, Queen of Wands, which you did have the Ace of Wands come up in reverse in your last one. But, you know, these two are falling underneath the Balance card. These two queens. Balance. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And these two women are completely opposite of each other. So maybe it's saying like right now you're in the Queen of Swords energy, but maybe what you need to balance right now is your water, your emotions, and your passions and your anger, right? With the fire. Fire and water are two very different things, and maybe right now this is what you need to balance at this time. And that will help you in your situation. It doesn't surprise me here that you do need to kind of get grounded, and you need to reflect on all the good things that you have, all the good things that have happened. You know, and it's okay to plant the seed for something new, because it is going to turn into something that's going to be fruitious, abundant. You know, it's kind of time to move on here. So let's pull out some Moonology cards for you. These two always come out together. I don't know why this is coming out. The Judgment card is coming out again on a completely different deck that I did not mean to pull out whatsoever. So definitely some rebirth going on. I have two decks here. Let's split them up. Here we are. What can help them in their situation right now? Holding your vision. Holding your vision. What is your vision? Thank you. Oh my gosh. A time to give rather than to take. A new moon in Virgo. We do have a lot of earth coming out. What can help them in their situation right now? Thank you. A new romantic cycle begins. A new moon in Libra? Yeah, a new moon in Libra. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Let's pull another Moonology. You have a ton of new moons. Waning mood. What do you need to release? All right, you guys. And then we have another Virgo, which is a full moon in Virgo. You are very much good enough. All right, we're going to see what exactly has been your struggles here that can kind of help you understand what you need to work on. Thank you. Adversity. I accept the challenges that are the best way to learn. Adversity. Perhaps you had some issues with adversity. Let's see. What were some of the things they were having troubles with that they can help learn? Thank you. Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Perhaps you're holding some resentment and you need to come to a peaceful area of yourself. Let's see. What else is going on with them? I can kind of help them understand what's going on. Oh my gosh. Success. Maybe you just haven't had the success that you wanted, whether that's in a relationship or a job, but I know that there is no greater goal than to love success. Let's see what else is going on that they've probably been having some issues with that can help them understand what's going on in their beings right now. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Blaming, this is like blaming others for your problems, blaming others about how you handle things, what your reactions are. You always have the ability to accept how you react to things. They didn't make you do anything, but they did trigger some of your past traumas, and then you behave in the same way, right? So that's what we call, not reconciliation, that's what we call, not reversing, conditioning. That's what we call conditioning. Thank you. I don't know why that took me so long to think of. Can I get one last one about what can help them learn? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So just learning from your mistakes, learning from your challenges, instead of it feeling like you're being attacked or something, just understand that it's just a challenge. It's a challenge for you to understand, to help you get better with what you need to know, what you need to learn, what you need to heal from. We're going to pull some other cards out here and see what's going on. What are some things that will help my viewers here understand their situation? Thank you. Listen to your intuition. All right, what else can help them right now? Thank you. Helpful people, perhaps that is the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. You'll know who they are. All right, let's see. What can kind of help in this situation for them? Thank you. A peaceful resolution, perhaps that is for your Lover's card. It's definitely coming above for success. And we did have peace come out about what you need to understand. That's your triggers, and come to kind of a peaceful resolution. All right, what else will help them in their situation right now? What do they need to know that will be helpful in their situation? Thank you. Trust will help you. And meditation brings answers if you feel like you're not getting enough answers. All right, we're gonna pull just one more here. What will help them in their situation at this time? Manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Manifestation power. What else will thank you? Clear your throat chakra. That's what needs cleared. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. What are some other things that can help you right now? Thank you. Vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energies from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. What else can help them in their situation right now? What can they do to kind of help themselves? Thank you. The law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of your energies. The law of attraction. Can I please get one more? Okay, this one's wanted to come out. The energy of crystals support you and help you with your present situation. So perhaps you haven't, if you've never done a crystal grid, that might be helpful for you, or just carrying crystals with you can help you. We are going to pull some chakra cards here because that's been like one of my favorite things to do lately, is what are some chakras that can help you, that you can kind of focus on to clear or work on for your current situation. Thank you. The crown chakra. This chakra keys concepts are enlightenment, consciousness, which you got in one of your cards here, divine connection and oneness. Its color is violet and elementary an elemental cosmic energy. What is something else what's another thank you? The Sacral Chakra and aromatherapy. So this can help you restore feelings of sensuality and creativity. Opening the Sacral Chakra, try burning cleansing aromas like eucalyptus, chamomile, spearmint, rose, and some clarity sage. Our sacral chakras. Some essential oils. So maybe you have a diffuser. You can use that in your diffuser. I know I have my diffuser and I started using it. Here's root chakra stones, which is crystals. I don't know why they put stones in here, but and here's another one falling underneath it, the solar plexus as well. So some stones for your root chakra include black tourmaline, red carnelian, and obsidian as well, or what we like to call dragon glass. All right, that's enough of the Game of Thrones. The solar plexus, this chakra is located at the navel. This mainly has to deal with like your fears or guilt or anything like that. Its function is to give you momentum to move forward and realize your desires and your intentions. So to me, this is coming up as the Ace of Wands reversed. So this might be a chakra that you need to start to cleanse and work through. And we're going to do bottom of the deck energy, which is your root chakra affirmations. I am at home in my own body. I am at home in my own body. That is all that I have for you guys today. I hope it was helpful. Please leave me a little kitty cat if you watched it all the way through. Love and light.